Alrighty, well, good morning everybody. It's Sunday morning. As you can see, there's no tent there anymore. It is definitely time to go because it is humid. Alright, let's get out of this place. One thing about the 10 Sleep Brewery is, well, the gravel sucks out here. Actually, pretty much every parking lot out here that's gravel is all like frickin' pea gravel that doesn't pack worth a darn, which is really fun on a bike. Especially when your fuel injected bike is running at high idle right after you start it. It's kind of just take your spot out and don't grab the front brake. That's the big thing. Don't grab the front brake. There we go. Well, goodbye 10 Sleep Brewery. Definitely fun. I think that's the brewmaster there. Alright. Somebody lost a beer bottle. Well, that's disappointing. Alright. Anyways, decent looking alfalfa there. Humid morning though. Oh my god. What the I don't know why all of a sudden everywhere in the flipping country up here it feels like East River, South Dakota. That's part of the reason I left East River, South Dakota, because the humidity flipping sucks over there. Oh, well, it's just been that kind of year, I guess. But anyways, like I said, goodbye 10 Sleep Brewery. We'll definitely see you next time. That's the kind of trip that just stays on the docket for the year, I think, because that's just a fun time. Good place to go. Well, we're gonna swing through Buffalo, Wyoming, top off with fuel again, and from there we're gonna just keep going, I guess. Nothing more to report, although I will report that the big wind I was talking about on the first night we got here, well, come to find out, it bent up some tent poles. Aluminum poles on my tent got bent a little bit. Aluminum pole on one of the other guys' tents got bent a little bit. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but I'm just gonna have a goofy looking tent from now on. And maybe I'll try to bend them out, or I don't know, see how much a replacement costs, or I don't know, see if climate, see if they got a warranty to cover it. I will say this, I mean, it was pretty, I don't know, a few of them to say, it was only 30-mile-an-hour winds. Oh, that was more than 30 miles an hour. Like, it was some pretty intense gusts all of a sudden. Which, that's probably what would do something like that. But, you know, is what it is. The tent held up. I guess that made me like my tent even more, that it can stand up in something like that. But, alright. Anyways, we're gonna go up the mountain now again, and we'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, well, leaving Buffalo. Goodbye, Bighorns. It's been fun. Now up into the big emptiness, but I still think very scenic Wyoming. And yeah, I know the Bighorns, it's not a big destination. You know, there's like one route you can take through the thing for paved, but I don't know. It's just a good little getaway for us in the Black Hills, so that's why I like it. Because you gotta do something different every once in a while. Now who knows, maybe that Tent Sleep Brewery isn't there. Maybe I don't come to the Bighorns every year. Maybe that was the thing that finally drew me to come spend a weekend out here. But the Tent Sleep thing, it began back in 2020. My wife and a bunch of her friends, they went to Salt Lake City over the 4th. And of course we all have cats, and well, I stayed home with the cats basically. Because it was a girls' trip, in which I was like, fine, yeah, go have fun. So I stayed home with the cats, meaning I really couldn't go out of town. And I was trying to figure out things to do that weekend. Well, I remembered just passing by this Tent Sleep Brewery several years before. And I'm like, so I looked up how far it takes to get there, you know, 4.5 miles or 4.5 hours. And I was thinking, you know what? Screw it. Let's get up early. Let's go out there, because I went on a Thursday, so they opened at like 10. Or no, excuse me, it was a Friday. So I go out on Friday the 3rd, because they open at 10 in the morning. So I leave house about, probably about 6:30 in the morning, and basically just drive to Tent Sleep. Got there, spent about an hour and a half just chilling there, had a couple beers, talked with the bartender for a bit, kind of saw their operation, which really in the end their operation is all right inside that first floor building. Like most places have a dividing glass, theirs doesn't. Like, it's literally a little rope. Although the rope was down because they were working on beer, but that's basically what it is. They put up a little rope, and that's the divider between the brewery and the walkway. Well, and I also noticed there when they wrote on the board that you could camp there, and I'm like, well, I'll remember that for future reference. And so that day we rode back, probably got back home about 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. I mean, it was a long day, but it was a pretty fun day. It gave me something to do. And so last year, you know, a few guys from the club, well, I bring it up to them like, hey, if anybody ever wants to, I think maybe this wouldn't be a bad deal. There was like, yeah, let's do it. So we did it last year, and it went well, so we're going to do it again this year. Well, we did it again this year. Although I think next year, the club, we might go camping somewhere else next year. But I tell you what, definitely going to probably make another trip to Tent Sleep on a 3-day weekend, because why not? Even if it's just 2 days on a weekend, you know, leave early on, like I did last year, leave early on Saturday, take the really long route to get there, spend the night. And really for me, since I always have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off because I work 4-day weeks, I can make it a 3-day that way as well. Although it's nice to have that, especially after you go camping, it's kind of nice to have that extra day off as a buffer between. Because one thing with camping is the camping doesn't end when you pack up camp and go home. Like, you get home, you still got to pull everything back out, dry everything back out, unless you're like a really late riser, which I'm not. because I'd rather ride when it's cooler yet instead of the heat of the day. Now, maybe if you're car camping, yeah, you could probably stay up a little later, but although I don't know, man, my tent was already roasting it at 6:30 this morning, so I don't know how people can sleep in and camp that long. Like when the sun gets hot, I don't know how people can do it. Like that sun comes up, it warms up the tent just enough, like I'm up, that's it, I'm up. But some people are built different, I guess. But anyways, we'll see you in a bit. As you can see, we have returned to scenery, or at least what some would say better scenery. But as you can see, we're back to some nice little scenery again. Just about to pull into our probably final fuel stop. Well, should be final fuel stop for the trip. But yeah, back on the old home soil again. So it's always good to be back. I love traveling places, but man, there's always something about when you come home. It's just still a great feeling. You know, you see the hills of Wyoming, you get that a little bit, but it's once you cross that border and on I-90, you see Lookout Peak up there, Crow Peak over there, Spearfish Mountain. Like, you know you're home, man. There's just something about it. Just feels good. Just a great feel, that's for sure. But anyways, fuel up. We'll talk to you again in a little bit. Well, everybody, we made it home. As you can see, this is my home. We made it here. But that's it for the trip. It was a pretty good trip. Definitely enjoyable. I think everybody had a good time. No, I did. That's the key, right? Whatever you're doing, just make sure you're having fun doing it. So, but anyways, because I forgot to record this on the road, I'm recording it right here real quick before I'll let you go. So it's gonna be quick because my head's kind of warm. But anyways, I'd like to thank you for stopping by, checking out Sodak Motorcycle Blog, checking out our Wyoming trip. You can find us on YouTube at Sodak Motorcycle Blog. You're obviously here. While you're here, please consider giving it a like. Please subscribe to the video. Although if you don't like the video, hit the don't like button. Feel free to leave a comment. And, well, that's about it. Oh yeah, also, if you have that bell notification icon selected, you'll be alerted to new videos, but it'll make it easy for you. New videos come out every Thursday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So, anyways, I'm Clutch for the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, and we'll see you later.